Luna, are you playing too? Oh, you're so cute. Hi guys, so today's video is going to be the reverse of the video that my husband Sean and I did last week. Last week, he tried to summarize and say the genre, age range, and authors of some of my books, and he did really well. I shouldn't say he tried, I should say he succeeded. He thrived because he did a very good job. And this week we're doing the opposite, where I have to do essentially the same thing for his stories.
I'm very excited to do this. I think you'll do good, but we shall see if you do
Better.
superior.
We're kind of competitive, so we shall see.
You have to guess the author and summarize the book or comic, and you have to do the genre and the age range. And then you also get a point for getting all of them right. And because I'm a nice guy, I'm throwing in a bonus point. For any comics or manga, you can name the artiste, because they should get recognition.
Also.
You get a bonus point, you get extra credit.
A true bonus point, as in it's additional. I could possibly do better than 100%.
Last time you started off with a book I had actually read.
It had just been years since he'd read it, so I knew he might not.
So I will give you the same courtesy.
Okay.
With The Vision.
Tom King wrote it, and it's about Vision from the Avengers, and he is living a very sad, kind of depressing life with his almost like robot family.
That's correct.
And there's a vase. Isn't there a vase that's very... There's like artsy symbolism with the vase.
Yes.
Okay.
Not important.
Not
to the
important,
summary,
but
you remembered that.
Yeah. I mean, I would say technically younger people can read it, but it's kind of moody. So I would.
There's no
set age.
There's
range
no
for that
age one. Like you have. It's like not mature rated. You know, there's no mature rating.
I just feel like it's better suited for older audiences.
I agree.
And then. What's left?
Genre. What would you call a genre?
I mean, it's like sci-fi, right? Aren't all the superhero things sci-fi?
I would have given it to you for superhero and suburban drama.
Okay.
Bonus point for the
artist. Do I actually know the artist?
You probably don't.
Okay, we'll just say I don't know.
I think it's Gabriel Hernandez Volta.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that.
So you got 5 points for that round. That was very good.
Thanks.
Very proud of you.
Thank you.
We shall move on. Monstress.
It's Marjorie Liu.
That is correct.
And Cicada?
That I'm going to give that to you. You have a bonus point.
Is that right? What is it actually?
It's Sana. Well, yeah, you could be saying it right. Her last name is Takeda or Takeda.
And it is about a society where there are people called ancients. Is that what they're called? Or like elders or something?
There are those.
They're like older beings.
Yes, that's correct.
And then there are people that are like mixed breeds. Some of them are animal-like. And the main girl was sold into slavery.
Yes.
And now she's out to change things with the help of a cute thing named Kippa. Is that what its name is?
Yeah, that's her name.
Genre is fantasy.
That's right. So you got...
And age range is adult, not young
That
adult,
is true.
despite...
This one is rated mature, but I see it on like best YA releases. I'm like,
it's too dark.
It's pretty violent. All right, so we're coming up on the first novel.
Oh no.
This is Clockers.
Oh, okay. This one I can do easy. It's by Richard Price.
Got it.
And it's kind of a meandering tale about two individuals, and one is named Strike, that's his street name.
That is his street name.
And then one is named Rocco, and he's a detective. And it's about those two and how their lives are intertwined because Strike's brother confessed to a murder that Rocco doesn't think his brother actually did. He thinks his brother's covering for him. And it's adults, and it's crime noir.
Yeah, you got it. 5 points for Gryffindor. Okay, next we have one I like quite a bit.
Okay.
This is East of West.
Oh, shoot. Jonathan Hickman.
Correct.
And it is basically like an alternate history future, because the history was different, but it is the future now. And it's the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and it's apocalyptic, and it follows death. And I would say it's adult and fantasy.
I would have accepted fantasy, sci-fi,
Okay.
dystopian,
Okay, that makes sense.
anything. I think the rating technically is T+, but they get some F-bombs in there, so, you know.
Is T plus in comics basically?
It's like you're
Adult?
you're almost there. Yeah.
It's new adult.
Exactly.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Without all the saucy scenes. Is usually the stereotype of new adult. Something like that. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, and the artist. Do I even have a chance of getting
You know
this?
what's funny is I love him, and I remember his name. I almost forgot. Do you have it?
It's not the guy that we saw, is it? That
No,
lives
it's
in
not the
Arizona?
guy we saw.
Oh. No, I don't think.
Nick Dragotta.
Oh, I had a chance, but not really.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a chance.
Oh, okay. You're in for it now because my heart will break. Watchmen.
Okay. Shoot. His name is escaping me, but I know he's like the older guy that believes in a snake god or something, right?
That is correct.
Shoot, what is his name? I need time to think. It follows a group of vigilante sorts. They're not really like traditional superheroes. And Rorschach is kind of the coolest one, but he's not exactly the most stable person. And it's just them seeing how messed up the world is, and Rorschach keeps a journal.
That is very good. I'll give you a point for that. But what is the circumstance that brings them? I mean, what is the event?
Is it the assassination of someone?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And it's the guy who is called the comedian. Has
Yes.
something to do with it.
Bingo.
And he was in they were in Vietnam War, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and he's not a good guy. And it is adult.
Yes.
And I feel like this is another like sci-fi, basically, because of Dr. Manhattan gets his powers through
Science.
Yeah, not magic.
Yeah. I would have also taken superhero or noir. I would have taken both of those.
Okay, and then I just need time to think about the writer. I can't believe I can't remember his name right now because I know who it is.
Can you get the artist?
No, I can't get the artist. Who's the artist?
The artist is Dave Gibbons.
I wouldn't have gotten that. I feel like can I come back to this one?
Sure. That's an interesting idea
Not
that I
waste-
didn't get to do, but
Because you didn't ask, I would have let you. Okay, should we move on to the next
Yes.
one? Okay.
Power of the Dog.
Don Winslow.
Correct.
It is part of a trilogy that has to do with drugs in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And that one primarily focuses on Art Keller and him finding out about the rise of a drug dealer, a crime boss lord person in Mexico who is pretty much based off of a real person. It is definitely adult.
Most definitely.
And it's kind of historical fiction.
And yes, in a way it is.
And is that everything?
I think that's everything.
I said
Yeah.
everything.
So
for
that
one.
5 points. Well done.
Thanks.
Next up, 20th Century Boys.
It's about a group of kids who are now adults, and it goes back and forth with a split timeline.
That's true, it does.
And when they were kids, they would play this game, and now as adults, some of the people that used to play in this group are seeing that maybe one of their childhood friends has gone crazy and is murdering people.
That's a very good summary.
Thanks.
Yes.
And it is, I mean, I would say it doesn't have any magic, so it's just our world.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say
Mystery?
there are some yeah. I would say there's mystery, thriller, sci-fi element. There's
Okay.
sci-fi elements, but I wouldn't say it's like sci-fi.
Okay. Age range, kind of adult.
Yeah,
I would say.
I think you could read it younger. Like, there's nothing really that explicit. I mean, there's some violence, but
And then
just some violence.
the name. Well, do I have a chance?
I don't know.
Mine were like Brandon, Holly, Pierce, and then this one is one that.
It's Naoki Urasawa.
Dang it!
Here's a good one. I think you can do well. Saga.
Oh, I'm getting the bonus point. Fiona Staples.
That's correct.
It's Brian K. Vaughan is the writer.
Nice.
And it's about a couple. They're like star-crossed lovers in a way because they shouldn't be together. It's kind of mixed. It's a society with mixed peoples, and they aren't supposed to be together, but they're together anyway because the power of love. And they have a daughter, and she's narrating the story.
That is correct.
And it's definitely adult.
That is also true.
Prince Robot watches his child be born, and you get a nice close-up of his wife's hoo-hoo. And it's fantasy.
Yeah, I would,
or science fiction.
Yeah, I would say
space,
it's
right?
kind of a blend because there's magic and they're in space, so a lot either way. So let's go. This is our penultimate one, The Given Day.
It's not part of the Elliot Quartet. It's the other one then. Oh, it's the one that you read in Ireland
Yes,
by Dennis Lehane.
that's correct.
And it's a part of a trilogy, and it follows a guy who his dad and his brother and all of them all like have a part of they're all like involved with police and crimes and investigations and stuff, and it's historical fiction, and it deals with a lot of race problems because it has Babe Ruth.
Oh, that's true. It does.
You don't even remember
I
your
forgot
book.
like a whole part of that book.
There's people that want him to investigate communists, try to find communists, and he's realizing because this takes place really way before the Cold War.
Yeah.
Right? Like
yeah.
1920.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that are communists are actually just people that want like fair wages and stuff, right? It's kind of a scare tactic, and he's going undercover, but he's seeing things might not be as black and white as he thought. Mm-hmm. And then the other ones follow his brother.
Okay.
Alan Moore.
That's right.
Yay!
So I need to adjust. So you got 5 points.
Yeah.
For Watchmen. So we have the last one.
Okay.
Black Hammer.
Jeff Lemire.
Wow, that was quick.
And
I thought you wouldn't get that one, actually. It's
about a bunch of people that were superheroes, but now they're trapped on a farm, and they're all super depressed, and they can't leave, and there's one of them who is a grown woman trapped in a child's body, and then one of them's like, I like it here. I'm falling in love with this lady from the local diner or something like that.
That is true.
And everybody's bummed out, and you love it because everybody's depressed.
That is
and
also
it's
true.
adults, and he's superhero, sci-fi, the usual like combination of genres. A drama, perhaps, even.
Well, this time's a rural drama.
And then, did I say everything?
Do you know the artist?
Do I know the artist?
I don't know.
Is it somebody that you feel like I
don't think you'll know them.
No, I don't think
It's
I'll know.
Dean Ormston.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that. So how did I do?
You did very well. I think we should not record me counting, though.
You need a sec?
I need a sec.
Okay, hold on. Should I sing the Jeopardy song while we wait?
You got exactly 100% after taking out your bonus points.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I had a lot of fun, although it was uncomfortable being put on the spot asking to remember, so I'm sorry I did that to you. But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
If there are any other games or challenges we could do, let us know, because I would like to participate
Yeah, I think
in said game.
I had a lot of fun with this, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. And I no longer feel like I am a bad wife, because last week he did so well that I was thinking, oh no, I'm gonna look awful and terrible. All this week, every time he would talk to me about books that he's been reading, I'd be like, oh wait, is that the person who wrote this? And he'd be like, are you trying to study? So it's like I'm trying to listen to you talk. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Bye. How do you think I did, Luna? Did mommy do a good job?